Hello, class, and happy Monday. I just wanted to get our reading lesson started today by going over a strategy that will help us reading not only today but every time in the future. So, sometimes when we read, I know we might run into words that we don't know. It is super important that we don't just skip these words, but we try and figure out what those words mean. So, how to figure out what those words mean is by using our context clues. So, context clues are clues that good readers use to find the meaning of unknown words. So, different things you can use to help you find meaning of words that you don't know is you can look for any pictures in the story that might help you. Now, this might not be available in every story and it might not always help, but it's definitely an easy place that you can look first to try and help you figure out what a word means. Another thing you can look for are any helping words in this sentence. So the author might use another word in the sentence or in maybe the sentence before or after that may give you a clue as to what that word that you don't know might mean. You can also look for words that you do know surrounding that unknown word to see if they can help you figure out what it might mean. Sometimes an author might even provide you an example or a definition right around that word that you don't know. So always read the full sentence and those sentences around it to see if the author provides you any examples or a definition right there in the story. And lastly, two things you can look for are synonyms and antonyms. Remember that synonyms are words that mean the same thing, and antonyms are words that mean the opposite. So if you know that the word means the same thing as happy, that helps you understand the word. Or if you know that the word means the opposite of happy, you know the word means something like mad. So these are all just different tools you can use as you read to help you understand words that you might not know. So let's move into our story for today. So today you're going to be reading a story called How Do You Raise a Raisin? So today we are going to be dealing with a new genre. So remember that genre is the type of story. So last week, if you'll remember, we read a narrative nonfiction. So it was a story that was told in a way that wasn't true and had parts that weren't true, but it was giving factual information. So today, again, it's going to be a text that has more than one genre. So this text is both an informational text and poetry. So as we know, informational texts give facts and examples about a topic, and poetry uses sounds and rhythms of words to show images and express feelings. So authors of informational texts may organize their ideas by central ideas and supported key details. Science and social studies texts also include words that are specific to the topic. But lines in a poem often follow a clear rhyming pattern, and the speaker in a poem reflects on a particular topic. So today we're going to see an interesting combination of both that informational text trying to give us some true important information along with a poem that's trying to appeal to our senses and really give us this descriptive story. So let's see what that looks like. Today you are going to read from page 311 until page 315 of How Do You Raise a Raisin? As you read, I want you to write down any words that you don't know the meaning of or that you're unsure of, and I want you to try and practice using those context clues to figure out what it means. You can also highlight those words in your story online if you would like to mark them there. Remember that my book can read the story out loud to you, so that should help with any pronunciations of any words. Let's get started with our story.